the kitchen started slow. Watch the dough begin to grow.
Welcome everyone to Miaoqi Bakes. I'm thrilled to guide you through this baking journey today. We'll be making a unique recipe, curry potato Brazilian cheese bread. This dish is inspired by the classic curry puff combined with the cheesy goodness of Brazilian cheese bread or pão de queijo. This fusion brings together the best of both worlds, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. The ingredients that we will need for the curry potato filling are potatoes, half a tomato, 3 stalks of curry leaves, some olive oil, curry powder, salt and brown sugar, and also some water. First, let's prepare the curry potato filling. Peel and dice potatoes into small chunks. Add curry powder, salt and brown sugar. Mix well to coat the potato pieces evenly. Take your time. It's okay if it takes a bit longer. Okay? The oil that we will be using today is extra virgin olive oil from Fairprice. Heat some oil in a small pan over medium heat. Add 3 stalks of curry leaves and fry until aromatic. Be careful. Because there is water in the curry leaf, so it may splash. Cover with a lid to prevent oil splashes. Fry over low heat until aromatic. You are doing great! Now, add half a diced tomato and continue frying until fragrant. I add tomato to the curry potatoes to give it some acidity, so it will cut the greasiness of the Brazilian cheese bread, because cheese is very rich, so adding tomatoes which are sour will balance out the flavors. Keep frying until aromatic. Add the seasoned potatoes to the pan. Add the seasoned potatoes to the pan and fry for a few minutes to combine the flavors. Increase the heat when necessary. You will be able to smell the curry. Keep on frying over medium heat. You want to be able to smell the aroma of the curry. If the heat is too low, you won't be able to have these flavors. So continue stir frying. As the bottom is starting to get brown, turn down the heat. Next, I will add some water. Do not add too much, just enough to cover the potatoes and then simmer until the potatoes are half cooked. Remember to stir to prevent the bottom from burning. Stir the bottom. Don't add too much water. Scrape the bottom and increase the heat. Increase to medium heat. Now I will cover with a lid to help the potatoes simmer until they are half cooked. Over medium-low heat for around 5 minutes first. Fantastic work! Remember, cooking is all about experimenting and learning. Good efforts! Now I have removed the lid and increased the heat to high heat to evaporate the liquid quickly. Because we don't want sauce in this mixture, we want it to be like a dry potato curry. So I increased the heat for the water to evaporate quickly. At this stage, you can see that most of the water content has evaporated, so we can switch off the fire and then let the curry potato filling cool while we prepare the cheese mixture. Now that the curry potato filling is cooling, we will preheat the oven to 190 degrees Celsius first, before we start preparing the cheese mixture. Now we will brush oil on the molds. Brush them with oil lightly, as too much oil will make the bread too oily. I brush it on the top as well, as the cheese bread will puff up and may stick to the sides. Now this mold is coated with oil. Next, we will start to prepare the cheese mixture. The ingredients that we will need for the Brazilian cheese bread are tapioca starch, olive oil, milk, red and white cheddar cheese, 1 egg, salt, white pepper, and sugar. Now, let's prepare the cheese mixture. In a blender, combine 1 egg, 50 grams of olive oil, milk, salt, sugar, and white pepper, and tapioca starch. Blend everything together until well combined. Remember to scrape the sides with a spatula, as there may be some tapioca starch stuck to the sides of the blender. Once the mixture is smooth, I will add in the cheese. And blend again, but not for too long. Just until the cheese is incorporated. Excellent! Remember, patience and attention to detail are your best tools in the kitchen. Now the mixture is done. Now let's assemble our cheese wrap. Pour some of the cheese mixture into each mold. Just a little will do. I put some of the cheese mixture on the bottom first is to prevent the curry potatoes from burning. Because if you just put the curry potatoes on the bottom, then it will be in contact with the bottom of the tray, so it will burn. But if you put some cheese mixture on the bottom, it will cushion it. So we put some below before putting the curry potatoes. Next, put some curry potatoes in the middle. Then, top up with the cheese mixture. You can fill it to the brim. Try to cover the potatoes with the cheese mixture. And then do the same for all the molds. Now the molds are filled to the brim with cheese mixture and curry potatoes. Next, we will put them into the 190 degrees oven to bake for a total of 18 minutes. Remember, do not open the oven during baking or the bread might deflate. This is very important. You are doing amazing! Keep going and don't worry if things aren't perfect. Baking is all about learning and improving. Now the cheese spread has been baked and I will remove them from the molds. Using a small spatula, I just push the sides and take it out from the mold to let it cool on the side so it wouldn't be soggy. Once done, let the cheese bread cool slightly before serving. And there you have it! Curry potato Brazilian cheese bread. A delightful fusion inspired by the classic curry puff and Brazilian powder queijo. You've done an incredible job. Great efforts, everyone. Every time you bake, you are honing your skills. Embrace the process, learn from each experience, and enjoy the journey. Remember, every step is a step towards mastery. Thank you for joining me today, and happy